the jibber jabber. Don't be babbling like a fool. Say what you got to say. That's all. Then shut your dang pie hole.
Well, it's Friday. And it is 0 dark 30. It is dark out, folks. Pitch black dark. Dark. And the State of the Union was last night. And all I kept thinking was the real housewives of whatever, Orange County, the real clowns of the State of the Union. They showed up, folks. And, I used to, this is sad. I used to have a great deal of respect. Even though I never trusted government, ever trusted them, I was always taught to question them, to think about what they were saying and trying to sell us and why, etc. But at least there was some respect for them. That's gone. Absolutely gone. I have zero respect for them. They're a bunch of fucking clowns. So, it was a shit show. Let's start off with some of the clowns. George Santos, that's right, expelled Republican congressman, having committed no crime, was expelled for no crime. Unbelievable. George Santos showed up and trolled him. Talk about a clown. This is the guy who said that they had, sex slaves in cages in D.C., but he wouldn't name names. When are they going to start naming the names? Well, I'll tell you who else showed up and made it quite a show. Biden got lost on the way in. He couldn't quite figure out how to get down there. Now, I got to tell you, that many liars and evil fuckers in one room, that would make it hard for me to concentrate and focus too. But Biden, being who he is, should be comfortable with sleazeballs and such. He did get lost, but in the midst of that all, he sees a pretty blonde lady. So he allows himself to be talked to by her. It's none other than Little Red Riding Hood. No, it's a blonde woman wearing a red coat and a red "Make America Great Again" hat. It just didn't say MAGA. It said "Make America Great." It was Marge Taylor Greene. And she handed him a coin. And that coin, my friends, had a certain lady's name, Lockins, on it. Anyways, Trump, and she said, read her name. Anyways, it was a shit show. This country it's beyond turmoil. Turmoil is a nice thing. Turmoil would be a good place to be for us. We're in huge trouble. Six of the 9 Supreme Court justices arrived. Yep, you heard me right. 6 out of the 9. And 1 retired justice even. Boy, talk about loyalty to the Biden cartel. Holy shit. But to only 6 out of the 9. That's interesting. I wonder why. Because they don't like him. It was a great show of disrespect by not showing up as a Supreme Court justice. But for those who did show up, Biden was sure to give them a threat. That's right. No, he didn't threaten violence, folks. He didn't threaten assassination, nothing crazy like that. Just letting them know that, they're not immune, that they will be held accountable. They're watching them. Yep, and they are making abortion an issue for the campaign. That's one that they think they've got some traction on, folks. I talked about it a bit last night. It's one of those things. It's, the right to kill someone else because you think your life is most important. That just doesn't jive, doesn't fly, right? Anyways, these people think that, their right to make decisions includes killing babies. And that's going to be one of their campaign moves. Apparently, the Democrat Party, and I'm talking about the constituent members, the constituent members don't want to make open border an issue. They can't campaign on that. Not enough of them like it. Apparently, war is not all that popular with the Democrat constituency, so they don't want to make that an issue too much, anyways. But abortion, look out! They'll make abortion an issue left and right. It was a clown show, folks. It was a shit show. It's boring as hell. I couldn't watch it. I couldn't watch it. Like I said, I used to have some respect for government, but it's just gone. This is very much like knowing an operation is about to happen. Patients on the table, they've been anesthetized, they're asleep. America as a nation is anesthetized, it is asleep. And they're going to operate. And the question is, it has to be asked, who's doing the operating? Well, the government, they are busy amputating our rights, removing our rights. That's what they're busy doing and thinking is just fine. We would like to operate and have our rights reinstated. We would like our rights fixed, right? That would be good for us. So there's two separate operations that are being planned. Which part of this are you on, right? Would you rather have a philosophical surgeon with great care and love for the patient on the table? That's those of us who love America, folks, who love the Constitution, who love the United States. And then there's clown doctors who want to cut the patient apart and literally kill them and then reanimate it with new sewn-on parts, like climate change. There's a winning issue, climate change, because we're all worried about that, climate change. And electric vehicles. Make sure you buy an electric vehicle, America, because there's not enough charging stations. They actually result in more overall pollution and carbon than anyone ever anticipated, in many cases more than cars. There's another winning clown issue. How about this clown issue of let's put up a wall in Washington, D.C.? That's right, they brought in a fence, folks. They built a fence to protect Congress. From who? From fucking who? They want to protect Congress from protesters. Well, it was a shit show. It was a clown show, and it wouldn't be complete without me telling you, yes, protesters, they have a problem with Joe Biden. They caused his presidential motorcade to take a detour. And there's no surprise there, but it does show exactly how little this guy is beloved by his own people, right? Democrats love protesters because they scream at people and they embarrass people and they make it hard, uncomfortable for people who are elected, serving. I get it. Being protested's rough. But yeah, now they've turned against them. That's how little their own people respect them. That's where we're at. What a deal, huh? Just what a fucking deal. What a clown show, the State of the Union. Expelled members, prankster opposing party, lies, lies, and more lies. Right? Delays, diversions, and Joe arguing with the teleprompter. Folks, chance favors the prepared mind. Are you prepared to deal with shit hitting the fan? because it's coming. Bigger than shit now. I'll see you for the free-for-all tonight. The Friday free for all. Godspeed. God bless America. Semper Fi.